restriction, the worst is inflection. And when I want to go to the right here, that's the one that's the most restricted. It's limited. You see how I can go pretty far here? When I try to go to this side, it's actually when he lets go, it's a little bit better. So just relax. You have to kind of realize it. Sometimes you have to repeat it several times so they can relax. So it's not as bad as we thought. And then the next one then, let's try here. It seems a little worse. Just relax. Let me hold your hand. Yeah, it feels a little bit worse. And the one is a little maybe better even. Okay. And if I check an extension, just relax. Seems a lot worse in extension than inflection. All right. So I'm going to assume that C2 and C3 has a restriction going into extension because it felt when I put his neck in extension, it was harder for me to side bend his head. Okay? If somebody has a restriction in extension, what happens? The facets.
You rotate.
Yeah, but what happens to facets when you go into extension? They close. So if one of them doesn't want to close, he will not allow you to side bend to that side, right? So conceptually, probably the right facet is kind of stuck a little open. All right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start him with a little bit of flexion, start going into right side bending right to the barrier, and then I'm going to have him just pull the chin towards his chest without letting him move anything. That activates, relax, that activates some of these muscles in the front that may be holding the facet open. All right? I can also start having him gently rotate to the right. And relax. And I actually like to just first just treat one plane. So I'm just going to first just treat side bending. I'm just going to slowly increase his side bending. And again, chin to chest. Relax. Kind of just hold the head up where I let go of it. And I'm still holding it, so it doesn't take him a lot of effort. And then relax. Okay, it's not going anymore. So I'm going to just do a little rotation. I'll rotate to the right. Relax. That released a little more. Rotate to the right, very gently, but hold it until I tell you to let go. Don't let go before I tell you. So rotate to the right. Rotate to the right. Now hold it tight. It doesn't have to be so hard. And relax. There's a bit of moron on that particular motion. Makes me wonder, why is he such a moron in this one and not in the other one? So, there's something happening, right? There's something. So what I'll do is I'll just have him look at me in the eyes. There's something happening on the level. And relax. And it's beginning to kind of relax a little bit. And again, look at me. And now I'm going to start adding a little, the last thing that I'm going to add is the extension that is a little restricted. And then look at me. And relax. Just relax now. It's definitely much nicer movement now. Okay? So that would be the one for extension restriction. The flexion restriction would be the exact opposite. I'm just going to do the same. If again he was restricted in flexion going in this side, I will start him about here. And again, start doing this component first. Maybe start adding a little rotation, and then slowly adding flexion with muscle efforts. Okay? Let's have you on your stomach. You have like either a 2 or a 3 inch needle as thick as you can find.